I hope that the world understands that sending weapons to Ukraine, that the sending of weapons from the United States to Ukraine to fight against Russia is not a friendly action. And if anybody knows anything about Russia, I highly doubt that this will go unpunished. Um, there's a thing called cyber warfare, and the United States, a lot of things are set up in the United States through the internet, through computers. So anyway, it won't go unpunished. I don't know how. I'd be surprised if it isn't. Um, uh, Ukraine and NATO violated an agreement from years ago between Gorbachev and President Reagan. NATO has been, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization has been violating this for years. And they put 100,000 troops, from what I hear, inside Ukraine before the war. They put these troops against those two independent states that are now in the eastern part of Ukraine, and these independent states were pro-Russian. Putin went in to prevent the slaughter of those people, and Ukraine was becoming part of NATO was a total extreme violation of the agreement that Gorbachev and Reagan had. And people say that's years ago. Well, it was still an agreement, and it was agreed for a reason. So, and I won't go into the rest of it, but the news is not being honest. And what about the million people plus probably that were killed in 1990 by the United States government in Iraq? And what about the another possibly 1.3 million people that were killed in 2003 against Iraq by the United States? And the women, children, and etc. that were killed, civilians. What's going on in Ukraine by numbers is a lot less than what the United States did twice. So let's remember that. And the reason why Russia hasn't destroyed the hell out of Ukraine yet is, and from what it's obvious, if people are not told this, is that they're trying not to hurt civilians. Most of the time, there are mistakes that are done and some things that may be intentional, but if they were trying to take over Ukraine, it wouldn't be hard for them to destroy every major city in Ukraine very quickly. But it hasn't been done. It's not hard for them. So anyway, there's some truth. You decide if it is.